Don't worry, you don't have to say anything. And we're not doing a live video.
Okay, good.
So it's not like...
Perfect.
It's not like, you know, we'll be like, sorry guys, we need to cut, you know, like, it's just, I can edit this, no problem.
Okay.
Okay?
Awesome.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. What's up, everyone? How's it going? Trevor here again with Unleashed Strength Gym, and this is Lydia, and now, okay, I gotta make sure I get your last name right. It's Arzola?
Yes, Arzola.
Oh, I said it right?
You did.
Oh, okay, cool.
You
Ha!
did.
What do you know? Thought I was gonna murder her last name. Anyway, so, now, I'm sure you guys might have seen a post that I posted last night, but it was Lydia's, her recent before and after picture. And now, okay, Lydia, I want you to tell them how many pounds you're down and how many months.
51 pounds in 9 months.
That's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Now, okay, so we're gonna kind of rewind, go back in time, go back in history, and she's gonna tell you guys a little about herself and how she how this whole, you know, transformation came to be and how she heard about us and all that. So then we'll start with that first. So, Lydia, how did you hear about us?
Facebook.
Facebook.
I was just scrolling, and you know how like sponsored sites come up, and
Okay.
I just kept seeing it, and I kept clicking on it and looking at it, but it was kind of out of my comfort zone.
For sure.
You know,
Yep.
so I just kept clicking on it every time I seen it. Just
Right.
kept going to it,
And then finally you just picked the phone and then, or was
well,
you
no, actually, I was at Sprout. I kept seeing it. I kept clicking on it.
I'm gonna stop you right there because I'm actually glad you said that because this brought something to my attention because it's funny when people when they come in, this is like it's like the tales all this time, right? That's like my new phrase for some reason. But they always say, hey, you know what's funny is I've known about you guys for months and then I just recently decided to come in. You know, so that's usually how it is. Like I've had people tell me that like they've been getting my emails for like 2 years and then finally they decided to come in, right? So when you kept seeing our ads and you know our posts and all that, how long was it to like when you first saw the ad until like you actually took action and decided to come in? Like how long would you say in between of you just constantly seeing our stuff?
It was a year.
It was a year.
It was a year.
I never knew that. Or maybe
Yes.
did you tell me that?
No.
Okay, wow,
No.
it was a year. Holy smokes.
Yeah, it was a year, and then we had text beat back and forth, but then I had got some news, medical news about my dad.
Okay.
Being diagnosed with congestive heart failure, and I had to take care of him, so it kind of, that's what stopped me from coming in.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
So so I started taking care, you know, like helping him, and then once everything was kind of like stable, that's when I kept seeing the ads still on Facebook, kept seeing it, and then I was actually at Sprouts one day.
Okay.
And there was a gentleman in front of me who I now know was Rafa. He had the shirt on, he had his bracelets on, and I was like, you know what? I gotta go. You know, it's like I keep seeing it.
Right.
He's in, you know, it's in front of me.
It's in front of you. You couldn't get away from us.
Nope. And then I think I called or messaged like that next day.
So did you talk to Rafa?
No.
Oh, no way.
No, he was
but
just
it
in
was
front of
Rafa.
me.
You know it was Rafa.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Rafa's one of our trainers, by the way, guys. In case you don't know.
Awesome coach.
That is so funny. I'm actually glad that I'm sitting down with you and doing this because I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
I remember you mentioned Rafa when we talked about it last week, but I assumed that you had talked to him. But it was the fact that you've seen Unleashed all the time, and then finally you took action.
Yes.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this. Now, I'm sure with you in particular, it was kind of a culmination of things, but, you know, like what was the reason to why you started? I kind of, you know, I went over that yesterday when I told your testimonial and whatnot, but if you could just kind of let everyone know, because I feel like it's either a culmination of things, it's one defining moment, it's like an epiphany, an experience you go through. Like, so for you personally, like what was like the defining moment where you were like, you know what, enough's enough, I need to do something?
There was a few factors. One was my dad.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, and you know, I mean, your heart's what keeps you alive, and that, and then I was in a relationship, and I was told, you know, like I was lazy, and I did have a LA Fitness membership for a long time.
Right.
And I would go, here and there, but so just kind of hearing those words like, you're lazy, you're not gonna do it. Mind you, I had just had a baby. That was a baby. Plus, I had 4 other ones.
You're talking about baby number 5.
Baby number 5.
Okay, baby.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yes.
super mama right here.
So, kind of being told that, I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna prove this person wrong, and I'm gonna do it.
Let me ask you this, and tell me if this is fair to say. Is that kind of, in hindsight, looking back, is that kind of like a blessing in disguise, hearing those things?
It really is.
And I always tell people that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is. It's people think of it. Oh, it's mean. Yeah, it is mean. But it is. It's a blessing in disguise. That's made me prove to them, like, you know what, I can do this.
For sure.
I can. And
for sure.
I might have 5 kids, and I work. I have a busy schedule, but you know what? I'm gonna do it, and I did it.
And you've been doing it ever since. Okay, so your pops was a factor. Someone, telling you that you were lazy, that was a factor. Was there anything else too, in terms of like why you started, or was it just kind of?
Well, I wanted just to be healthy for myself.
For sure.
Definitely for my kids. Show them how to eat right and exercise. And just how to take care of yourself and just be healthy.
And your kids are still, for the most part, most of them are still young, right?
Yeah.
And that's super important, because I've always said, especially for young kids, like their first heroes, I feel like, are always their parents, right?
Correct.
So like whatever their parents look like, whatever their parents do, like they always take after their parents, right? So it's cool that you're setting that standard example now, especially like I said with the younger ones, them seeing, you doing what you're doing and the transformation that you've gone through, because I'm sure they noticed too.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you've been at it so consistently and almost for a year now. I don't see you falling off the wagon.
No.
Right, so I think it's just part of who you are now.
It is. It's
and
a
I
lifestyle.
I think that is gonna instill into them those healthy habits and that healthy lifestyle, which is super important. You know what I mean? So good for you, because that's very important stuff.
Thank you.
Now let me ask you this: since you've been coming to Unleashed, what is your favorite thing about Unleashed? Everyone's is different. I want to hear yours.
My favorite thing, I love that. Well, first, everyone.
Okay, guys, sorry for the technical difficulties. I had someone trying to call me. I thought I put my phone on silent, but obviously I didn't. So the last question I asked her was what her favorite thing about Unleashed was, and you were saying
It's everyone here, the coaches, the members. They're encouraging. I love that when you come, it's you get to know you make friends,
right?
And family and stuff, and it's different from walking in somewhere, putting your earphones in, and going on a treadmill. And
just doing your own thing.
Yeah. It's you have partners, you work together. The workouts are always different,
right?
And it's just awesome. I just love it.
So it's like the camaraderie,
Yes.
the support system, the
Yes.
culture.
Everything.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And that's a big thing for
Huge.
people.
It's huge. Like the first thing when I met you, when I came in and I met you guys, you greet with a hug. And I just thought like, oh,
I'm
wow.
a hugger. I'm like
it's
I'm
so
a huggy
sweet.
monster.
It's
a
nice.
huggy machine.
It's really nice because sometimes you go places and they don't even say like hi
Yeah.
or have a good workout. It's just.
And that's just always been me. I'm just like You ever read the 5 love languages?
Yes.
Okay, so
That's
you can probably
your-
guess what I'm like physical touch.
Physical,
like
yes.
I'm like a huggy. I'm telling you, I'm a huggy machine. I've always
Yeah.
been that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, it's important. I
Yes.
think little things like that matter.
Yes.
It's always the little things that matter,
Yes.
right? Now, I mentioned this in the beginning, but you were down 51 pounds in 9 months. What kind of other results have you experienced?
Oh wow.
Oh, where do I start? Oh, I like
Yeah,
this.
I'm like, oh, let's see. Okay,
This is
well,
gonna be good.
when I first started, I was a size 16 in pants.
Okay.
And now I'm a 7/8.
Woo!
So yeah,
That's a big jump.
it's huge.
Huge
it's,
jump.
It's amazing. It's amazing. And then my work clothes, I wear scrubs. They were always large and extra large, and now they're small. And just being able to put something on and walk out of the house and not have to look, oh, I don't like it, oh, it don't fit right. You just put something on and you love it.
Hell
That is
yeah.
like just amazing. It is such an awesome feeling.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
And then you probably have a ton more energy too and all that.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're receiving compliments from like probably
Everybody. I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody.
That's
It's
what I'm
just-
talking about.
It's awesome. It's, you know, your hard work, it shows. It shows and it pays off.
Was it hard when you first started in the beginning? Like, did you kind of doubt yourself? Like the first like month where you're like, oh, this isn't really for me, or like.
Not that it wasn't for me, just if I was gonna be able to do it.
Right.
I mean, coming in, jump roping, running. I haven't done that since elementary school.
Right.
You know, so just doing that kind of stuff, I was like, God, I don't think I'll be able to keep up. You know, I remember my first full body workout and trying to run these 2 buildings. I thought I was gonna die. Like literally, it was bad. But now I run it. I come back and do my 20 jumping jacks right away, and
She's a beast in it.
I have, yeah,
Seriously, Wonder Woman.
it's amazing.
Was it you seeing the results? Kind of what kept you going too?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely the
This is
results.
what it is for a lot of people.
And then also just seeing like how strong, you know, by the heavier in weights, and like I said, running and not feeling tired, still having my breath, you know, not huffing and puffing, and just seeing my body itself like adapt to it, and then I was like, I can do this.
You're like a new person.
Yes.
You know what I mean? From
Yeah.
like caterpillar to cocoon to like monarch butterfly,
Yeah.
just
Yes.
you know, just living life and
Yes.
flying around and enjoying it. You know.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So then I want you to tell the person watching right now, like, why should the person watching right now join Unleash Strength?
I feel if you need a support system, if you have any doubt, or you think you can't, or you're told you can't, that being here with the coaches and the members will just make that feeling go away. You know, like I said in the beginning, the support, the encouragement, it's just an amazing feeling, you know. And then, like I said, to see how strong you become, just feeling healthy, having more energy, and just everything. It's just, there's no other place I could, you know, I would rather be. So I would definitely recommend it.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Now, as you guys know, I always like to end with a little rapid fire 60-second questions at the end. And these are just totally random, but they're fun, and I get a kick out of them every time I do them. Okay, so here we go. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay, hold on. Where are we at? We're at 5:30, so we're going to start it at 5:40. Once it says 5:40, okay, then we're going to get going. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
2, 1, and here we go. Favorite superhero?
Ooh, I don't have
Quick.
one. Don't have one.
Pick one.
Superman.
Superman, yes. Last thing you ate.
Chicken and vegetables.
Color of your toothbrush.
Green.
What's your spirit animal?
What's the spirit animal?
Pick something cool.
A lion.
That's pretty cool. Describe yourself in 3 words.
Loving, friendly, and loyal.
I could totally see that. Yeah, absolutely. Favorite movie quote.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
What movie is that?
Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing. I totally blanked right there. Yeah, I've never seen Dirty Dancing, by the way.
Oh, what?
I'm gonna have to see it. I
Oh my
will.
goodness.
First word that popped in your head right now.
Oh my goodness, you have not seen
Oh my
Dirty
goodness.
Dancing.
Oh my goodness. Favorite song.
Oh, wow. Any song by J-Lo.
Any song by J-Lo. Like, we talking like Jenny from the Block?
Jenny from the Block.
Jenny from the Block. We'll go with that.
Yes.
Who's your biggest inspiration?
Wow.
Besides me.
Besides you. Besides everyone here. Probably my dad.
Nice. Love that. Favorite quote.
Have to be Jeremiah 29:11, for I know all the plans I have for you. In the Bible.
That's dope. I like that. Favorite workout?
Oh my gosh. Just full body. Just attacking
Full body
everything.
workout.
Yeah.
That's it, guys. We went a little over time, but you know what? These were good answers, so we had to elaborate on them.
Yes.
Okay, Lydia, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you so
Seriously.
much.
Okay, guys, now real quick. If you guys live in the Corona area, right, or surrounding areas, and you're struggling with your health, you're not sure what to eat, you're not sure how to exercise correctly, you don't have a support system and you would like one, you don't have accountability, you're lacking motivation, right? And it is a new year and you're ready to take control of your health and get your happiness back, then Unleash Strength Gym is here for you, okay? You could always drop us a question at our Facebook page at Unleash Strength Gym. You can visit our website and you can drop your information there for 3 free sessions with us. Come try us out. Or you could also check out our reviews on Yelp and Google and also Facebook as well and see what people are saying about us, right? But if you're needing any help, don't hesitate to reach out, guys. Seriously. Remember, it took her a year to reach out, right? So it's a brand new year, clean slate. Start now, okay? Don't wait. Promise you, the work you put in now, you're gonna reap the rewards later. Just stick with it, but make sure you step outside your comfort zone and you commit.
Yes.
With that said, love you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Me and Lydia, we're out.
Bye.
Bye.